Hello, Jordan. Well, what the fuck? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I really thought I knew what I was doing. 1 second, let me... I spent like an hour because what happened was Discord just, Alright, can you talk?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, Discord just like... Not Discord. The program I used to record, you know how it freaked out last time?
Yes.
Yeah, I spent like an hour of my life the other day just like tearing it down and starting over from scratch.
Yes.
And I missed one thing, but it should be good now. I think it should be better than it ever has been.
Yes.
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 Yes. No.
Oh, okay. As long as we're... Well, I guess I'll let Tim know that we've dicked. Oh, you did.
I already let him know that we indeed...
Disco isn't dead. Surely that is title update 1 already on my... I feel like I have...
I just got the message, Disco isn't dead, from the Senate and people of President in Gunhole.
It's true. I've always been saying that about Disco. Hello, Tim.
Yeah, it's not dead.
It's not dead.
Gunhole star.
What?
Disco killed the Gunhole star.
Disco killed the Gunhole star.
No, Ben Folds has a cover of that song.
Ben Folds has a cover of that song.
Disco kills the Gunhole star.
I can't believe that Ben Folds invented the word gunt.
Yeah, he did. It's kind of wild.
Yeah, even before.
I made a lobby.
Honestly, it feels like something he would do.
You think so? You think he's a gunt man?
I think he's a gunt man.
Which beverage crime has not been consumed? Coca-Cola coffee or vanilla draft Pepsi Cola?
I thought both of those.
I've never done the vanilla draft Pepsi.
What is that, Tim?
It said fucking Jordan.
How are you so on top of these?
I'm the Lord of Pop Crimes.
This isn't right. The Lord of Pop Crimes, yeah.
Let's first discuss
King
Chris.
King of Concoilers, Lord of Pop Crimes, first of his name.
Oh my god. Chris, let's first discuss the Fanta?
Fanta? Yeah, okay, so Reagan also said cotton candy, and I did not get that energy at all from it.
Was it the same soda that you had?
Yes, yeah, she just had a few sips of mine.
I only had like one sip of it earlier, so let me think.
I need to seek out the Fanta. I'll do that in the next couple of days, I think.
I feel like it tasted more like cotton candy the first time I tried it.
Interesting. Yeah, I like genuinely I couldn't nail down what I thought it tasted like other than like processed sugar.
Yeah, I mean it is zero sugar at least.
That's what they it tasted very sweet for having no sugar, no glucose.
A lot of the non-sugar sweeteners are sweeter than sugar.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Yeah,
so
if you don't get it like exactly right,
candy is how I would describe it.
Like when we're doing like pharmaceutical formulations and you're sweetening it with like sucralose, not sucralose, like sorbitol, you have to use like minute amounts, like well under a milliliter.
Under 1 millimeter.
I love the idea of measuring liquids by milliliters. It's like, well, how wide is the tube? No idea, but it's a milliliter. It's a millimeter deep.
Okay. Like you were confusing it as well, so that was extra confusing.
Listen, I'm too American for this.
Yeah, milliliter. I misspoke. Milliliter. I hate how millimeter and milliliter sound almost exactly alike. It is honestly one of the biggest problems with the metric system.
I agree.
We'll be putting this Fanta back in the fridge.
I will acquire a Fanta at some point this week, I think, and then I did drink the weird Coke, the Dream Coke.
I also
Oh, yeah,
had the Dream Coke. I didn't want to reveal it until now for fear of disappointing you, but I had it.
I had it as
That
well.
was the Dream Coke.
It's okay. I wasn't crazy about it.
It
it also tasted to me like cotton candy.
It was just pineapple.
I had no pineapple in there.
It was
Pineapple?
It was pure pineapple. It tasted exactly like every other pineapple pop we've had, which has been numerous.
The Coke one?
Yes,
the
the
Dream
Coke.
Coke?
Dream Coke.
You have-
Dream Coke is pineapple.
Did you have regular or diet?
I had regular Dream Coke.
I had diet or zero sugar, so maybe that makes a difference. I will try the regular, but
Okay, I'm gonna have to find the zero sugar one then.
I don't know what to say.
Get the Dream Coke.
A Speedway in Northern Ohio.
I got it from Target.
Oh, Target. Okay.
Owen could drive
Yeah, I don't
about
go
an
out of
hour
my
and
way
get to it.
Yeah. True.
Honestly, like I could not place the flavor on that one, honestly, but the closest I got was like kind of like a vaguely fruity, kind of like tutti fruity almost, or cotton candy flavor.
The problem
Now,
with
there-
cotton candy is it just tastes like sugar. So if something
Yeah.
tastes like sugar, it probably tastes like cotton candy.
Oh, but let me tell you, for some reason, cotton candy ice cream is just a completely different realm of flavor, and it's so good. It doesn't taste like cotton candy. It doesn't just taste like sweet. It's just delicious.
Huh. All right. Oh, but let me tell you.
Oh, going down, down, down.
Flames. That's not the normal fire one that we do, but okay.
What's the normal fire one we do?
The Bruce Springsteen one.
Oh God, no, the pervert one.
Oh.
Yes, the pervert one.
People really uphold Bruce as the people's champ, the king of music, and not a creepy man who sang a song about a 16-year-old child.
I
This is
mean,
true.
I don't know if like I think there's room to interpret it as being like fairly legal, which doesn't make it much better, but at least makes it, you know, not completely gross.
Not strictly a crime as well as gross.
Not strictly a crime as opposed to just kind of weird and gross.
So I know that this vanilla draft cola Pepsi is in like a 13.5 fluid ounce can, but 125% of your daily added sugar is kind of horrifying.
Welcome to the world of pop crimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've dragged you down with us, Tim. Enjoy the stay.
I honestly mostly prefer my pop crumbs diet, which in general. I try to avoid regular pop in general, just because it's so bad for you.
Well, I'm wondering.
It's not good.
Is this supposed to be one of the coffee ones, or is it just the bubbles that are nitro?
It's just the bubbles. Like,
Oh, I see.
it's not like you're talking.
It's not a
the
nitro
draft
brew
Pepsi.
coffee thing.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so it is not like the Coca-Cola coffee that I also have in the fridge.
No.
I was
It's-
fine with the Coca-Cola coffee. The one time I had it, it just tasted like both Coca-Cola and coffee, and like it was just like a little bitter but not overbearing, and I was just like, yeah, this is okay.
Well, the thing with coffee is that people often like coffee really sweet. And if the sweetener you're using happens to be like Coke, I don't really see like a fundamental difference. Like you're getting kind of a more caramely sort of flavor to it. That's really the main difference.
This
Yeah,
Coke
that's-
is also like significantly smaller and less sugar, so maybe I'll have that now. Wow, so Jesus, the difference between the Nitro Pepsi amount of added sugars and the so there is 2 fluid ounce difference between these cans, and there is like 50 grams of added sugar difference between these cans.
And I imagine the Coke has way more.
The Coke has way less.
Well,
Way
it's
less.
Way less.
Because it's like 50% coffee, which has no sugar.
I guess that's true, but
Alright, Owen,
Also,
you're
hi,
the
Owen.
deciding factor.
Okay. Hello.
Am I going to try Coca-Cola coffee right now, or Nitro Pepsi Vanilla Draft Cola?
Wait, do you want to be drinking a coffee at 8:30?
I don't give a shit.
Tim doesn't go to
right.
Tim doesn't go to sleep until 3 a.m. anyway.
Yeah.
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Time for my vanilla nitro draft cola by Pepsi.
Yeah, which is the one that has 50 grams more sugar?
That's the Pepsi.
Okay, do the Coke.
Okay. Considering I also had a Mountain Dew today, probably a good idea.
Do the cocaine.
Just like Eric Clapton.
Yeah.
Also a noted sex pest, right?
Is he? Not that I've heard.
I've heard, but it's entirely possible.
What's the? I thought he had one of them bad songs that everyone just ignores.
Well, yeah.
Well, that everyone
I went
ignores
for
the content of because they're like, oh, that guitar bit.
Man, none of that came through.
Oh, were you popping a
open up-
can?
Yeah, I turned off crisp and everything.
It's okay. I'm googling Eric Clapton.
Huh.
He's a shithead.
Okay. Yeah, I always
Apparently
forget
he's
that I
low-
don't like Coke. Is the problem.
Apparently he's kind of racist, so...
Yeah, wait, isn't
Oh,
Layla about like a 16-year-old giving him a blowjob or something?
I don't know. Probably.
Got me on my knees, Layla.
From sucking on my pee.
Layla.
Darling, won't you gobble up my cock?
But the guitar riff is really good.
Someone's gobbling up my cock.
Eric Clapton just killed me?
The 4 minutes of wow, what happened to you?
I was looking away because I was reading about Eric Clapton, and then a Diablos hit me like 3 times when I wasn't looking. So I used I used up my Moxie and my Max Potion immediately.
Yeah, this Coke. It's bad coffee because there's Coke in it.
It's okay. It is not
Is what I have to
as...
say.
I think maybe when I had it, I went in with such low expectations that it's like, oh, this is gonna be terrible. And then because they're like not completely clashing flavors, it's just like, oh, this isn't that bad.
It's not miserable. It's strange that I'm in the time of my life where I would much prefer the taste of coffee than the taste of
Oh yeah.
a soda.
Well,
but that
well,
soda
you've never
is
been a
Coca-Cola.
yeah. I was gonna say
Yeah.
you've never been a cola boy. The fucking rebound.
So
fucking-
mildly disappointing.
Yeah, I mean, I probably, I wasn't like super high on it, but I probably liked it the most of the 3 of us, but that's just because I'm the least coffee pilled.
Yeah. That was fine, honestly. Like, it was not horrendously unpleasant, which was enough for me to like it.
It was drinkable, so I'm okay.
It is.
Yeah,
It is odd
honestly,
to
yeah.
have the coffee aftertaste coming out of a Coke. That's
Yeah,
not something I enjoy very much.
it could be more pleasant for sure.
Also, a bubbly coffee is odd to me.
Oh, sure.
I've had some of those Nitro brews that I've liked well enough, so bubbly coffee isn't.
Are they
No, you know what you
bubbly?
could do? You could combine. You can combine Coca-Cola coffee with vanilla Pepsi Nitro brew to get a vanilla coffee Nitro Pepsicoke.
You need to stop saying words.
Or you can just take caffeine pills.
I mean, yes. That's my position on a lot of people who drink coffee, where they like take it with like 6 creams with like 4 sugars, so they don't have to taste it. And it's just like there's other
just
ways to
take
consume caffeine.
I know
I'm
this
not-
because you've iterated this probably 3 times now.
Well, it was not. I did not bring it up this time.
Wait, is this a different Diablos? Or is this the
no.
same one?
This is the same one.
Okay.
The other one's gonna be fucking big, I think.
That's
Yeah.
right, yeah. One of those
But-
quests.
Yeah, I did not bring that up this time. So, in my defense,
It's true.
and someone else who brought it up. It just gave me a chance to reiterate my opinion on it.
I'm just very staunchly anti-coffee, so...
It's fine. I mean, don't drink coffee if you don't like it.
Yeah.
What? Is that allowed?
You fucking stop! I even
Shields.
had my blade scale hone activate on that roll, and I still got roared. I don't get it.
You got Bob roared, then.
Haha. Is that guy alive still? No, he died.
There's no way.
I think he died like 2 years
I
ago.
don't know that he died for sure, but
But he looked old in those commercials in the 90s, so I'm sure.
yeah.
Yeah, but people just like looked older when like in the generation he was born in, right?
Yeah.
People looked older on CRT television.
Also
They
that,
were,
unless you were
those
made of
cigarettes they were
pixels.
Smoking.
Yeah, the smoking definitely did not help.
Yeah, I think that's probably
Rohrman.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Bob Rohrman. Buy my cars. You guys want to buy my car, Bob? Whoa.
Buy a car?
I had
At Bennett.
I had several days where I didn't do like any horrible voice for my throat, so like I'm good for today.
Good.
Oh, so what was the reason in which you went to Ohio?
Reagan and I were just looking for a little weekend thing we could do around the end of the summer a while ago, and I was like, oh, Sox are in Cleveland around this day, so we went there, went to Great Lakes Brewing, did a few other things.
Okay, that's right.
I was wondering if it was exclusively the Great Lakes Brewing thing.
I know,
Not-
I was as well.
Not exclusively, but that was like the first thing we did,
All right.
and it was friggin' good.
I mean, their beers are fine. From what I've
I don't
had.
think I knew that was from Ohio.
I also thought it was from
What?
Michigan.
Yeah, it does have a very Michigan name, but
Yeah, I also thought it was from Michigan.
I thought you were gonna say a Michigan flavor.
it does contain the essence of Michigan.
Just distilled Michigan.
It turns left very awkwardly, and it called me a youper, whatever that means.
Chris, what is your impression of Jordan's take on what's that fucking beer? That porter?
Edmund.
Edmund Fitzgerald?
Yeah.
What's wrong with my take?
My
What is your
impression of his
on
take?
Jordan's take, yeah.
My impression of his take was just like a little disdain, perhaps.
Okay. Then I just got it wrong.
Oh.
Sure, it's simple, I guess. No, it's just...
This is
I can't remember if I told you, but I specifically bought that beer because I thought Jordan liked it, and I gave it to him at the engagement party.
Well, I mean, it seems like the kind of beer Jordan would like.
yeah. In fairness, it is exactly the kind of beer I would like. It's very kind of 6% mild porter. Is my kind
I
of
just
beer.
swear, I'm gonna have to go back into the Mario Party recording because I swear to God there is a point in that where Jordan says, "I like this. I like Edmunds Fitzgerald" or something like
you
almost.
might be getting-
Jordan Jenkins.
You might have been getting it mixed up.
Yeah.
You might have been getting it mixed up with my opinion of the Center Point Brewing Porter, which I think is excellent.
Okay, that is distinctly possible.
They have a porter that I think is great, but
That's a broken
My
horn.
bugs just destroyed a horn.
nice.
We live in
I-
a world
I-
where bugs can do that.
Stunning because there's no Jordan Hammer anymore.
Nope.
It's
Jordan Gunn now.
Hammer.
No, I'll go back to it once we get to like Endgame, I think. But
Oh,
I like it. I base too much of my personality around Hammer.
It is formative to who Jordan is.
yeah.
I have been doing a significant amount of Charge Blade as well recently. So. Hard to stay away.
Yeah, I've been really getting into longsword recently.
Sick.
Oh no.
Testing
I did
it out,
do-
kind of seeing how it goes.
I did do yet another online hunt in
Why would you do that to
Master Rank
yourself?
where it was me and 3 longswords, so it has not changed, unfortunately.
Need to nerf longsword.
They like actually simply do, and I think they did. They nerfed like some aspects of it, but the new switch skill it got is like the most insane broken thing ever. So, oh well, I guess.
Yeah. It'd be fine if longsword wasn't just a very, like, difficult weapon to, like, play around.
Oh, they're both here. Hello.
Yeah.
You were right. One is considerably larger than the other one.
Which
Is
one
that
should
normally
I...
how it goes?
Yeah, they like doing that a lot in this game for some. Bye, Jordan.
God, the turning radius
Okay,
is absurd.
stop holding R, then turn around, then hold R again.
There.
There you go. That is a trick that I learned because the turn radiuses are insane. Yeah, I don't think I had the chance to tell you guys, but I was doing this hunt exactly online. I just needed like one Diablo's part or something. And some guy, some heavy bowgun, who was like, I swear to God, like MR 500. Which seems unfathomable, but people have just endless time, I guess. There was an MR 500 guy who killed both Diablos basically on his own in like 3 minutes of the hunt.
Insane.
Like, what are those end game skills that they have added? It seems like maybe they shouldn't have.
That's pretty insane. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't think it should be allowed. I think it's perverted.
No, I think it's wrong. I think it's morally wrong, and we need to rein it in. For the sake of
Ethically
our
reprehensible.
Yeah, well.
society. Is this a society we want to be raising our children in?
Speaking of that, I have an update about Eric Clapton.
Oh.
Okay.
The song is about his unrequited love for model Patty Boyd, who was married to George Harrison when she turned 22 in 1966. And then it says, during the late 1960s, Clapton and Harrison became close friends, so that appears to be after she was at the very least 22. And wait, I should check how old Eric Clapton was at that time.
Well, she's 22, it's not. Okay.
So it's just skeezy,
Yeah, he's only 1 year older than her, so, like, it's like, aw, I wish I could fuck you instead of my friend, but...
yeah, right.
I mean,
that's the bad part.
It's, yeah, and it's significantly better, though, than my thought, which was, you are a 16-year-old child, and I want to put my penis inside of your mouth.
Yeah, that's... I would say so.
Yeah. Eric Clapton still may be racist, though, based on what Owen said, so...
Yeah,
There's something with him and, like...
Well, he's old and British, so he's absolutely a transphobe, so we can say that without even doing any research.
That's true. Proud to be British.
Proud to be British.
Where at least I hate the trans people. And I proudly share.
Burns. We're going a different direction, I'll say.
Yeah. Apparently he had a big outburst on stage in the 70s
that's it,
talking
yeah.
about how he doesn't want foreign people in England.
Eee.
And then has since been like, wow, I was a piece of shit. It's like, well, you said it, so
It's true.
He was probably drunk and high.
probably. It was the 70s.
Are you drunk high?
And he was in a band named Cream, so
Oh,
I don't know what that has to do with anything, but I just wanted to say
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing Eric's cream.
Fucking worst.
Hello, I'm Eric Clapton, and here's my cream.
And the
Me and my
beautiful
creamy
spores.
This is me and my creamy lads.
George Harrison's not here.
Spores.
George Harrison, sir, I'd talk about how I wanted to fuck his wife.
Is he
talk
from
about
Liverpool
cream.
now?
Booker writer.
I'll give you my cream.
Oh,
Do, 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 do.
I know, like, Eric Clapton, like, people talk about him like he was, like, the god of guitar for his era, and you listen to everything he's ever recorded, and it's like, it's alright, I guess. Like, there's, like, no recording in which he, like, does something impressive enough to warrant that, in my opinion.
Yeah, where he invents the guitar again.
Meanwhile, like, Santana is a contemporary of Eric Clapton.
Right.
Yeah, and, like, Eddie Van Halen, and, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm like, sure, guys.
Quite a few other guitarists around that time. Yngwie Malmsteen.
Oh yeah, look at this political views and controversy. 3 subsections on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
One of them said
Eric?
COVID, and I was like, well, I immediately know what his thoughts are on COVID.
Yeah, you don't
It was
have,
controversial.
you don't get a COVID-19 tab on your Wikipedia page as a human being if you're like, I think we should pay attention to the facts, take things seriously, listen to the immunologists.
Yeah. Apparently, he also is very
chose the wrong
staunchly
path.
against the fox hunting ban in England.
Yeah, fucking of course.
Why does anyone give a shit?
It's a very important British pastime where they tear foxes apart with dogs. It's very important.
Yes.
It's important to British culture.
And it's also like, isn't it also the most like highbrow bullshit thing too?
Oh, it's a bunch of rich people, yes. It is
Yeah.
extremely upper class.
I think there was an episode of Midsummer Murders that Haley and I watched with that involved, and I'm like, what the hell are they doing in Britain?
Was it special guest Eric Clapton?
Yeah, Eric was on the show for that one.
Reading this quote, "Keep Britain White" paragraph on Eric Clapton's Wikipedia page sure is something fucking else.
Yeah, he sure is very racist in 1976.
And he keeps going back and forth
Quite
between.
literally white.
He keeps going back and forth between being like, I had no idea what I was saying. I can't believe it. Like, it's disgusting. It's chauvinistic. And then
Unless.
and then like just coming out and being and like also being like, I don't know anything about racial politics at all. So actually, it's just like, so I don't. Are you saying that you didn't know anything about it and that's why you said it, or are you saying that now after the fact, which just makes both comments you've said confusing?
Yeah.
It was disgusting and racist, but I don't know anything about racial politics.
Yeah, I love the quote, deliberately oblivious to racial conflict.
Yeah, that's not
Like
What does that
Jontron.
even mean? Yeah.
It does sound like Jontron,
It sounds like shockingly like Jontron.
the Eric Clapton of our age.
Especially how he's like, now I don't want to get political.
There's no
Yeah.
way I could
I
be a
wonder-
racist. It would make
You're
no
a racist.
sense.
I still need people to watch my YouTube videos, so I can't be
Yeah.
racist anymore.
I can't be political. That's different from
No,
me.
that's true. I can't be
Exactly.
political. I can't
Sorry.
voice my opinions freely.
You can't be political, so there will be no more women ever mentioned in a Jontron YouTube video.
Yeah. Or anyone of any ethnicity besides white.
I can't believe someone would just choose to be born political instead of just normal.
Yeah, it's instead of we have the normal and we have the political. And they can't
Which is odd
coexist.
coming from a man who is
Persian!
Persian.
Yeah.
Like, bro. But I wasn't talking
Yeah,
about
that was like the
Middle
whole
East.
thing
I
at
was
the time,
talking
wasn't
about
it?
black people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, wasn't it about immigration or something?
It was
Or
about
straight up.
black
it was
on
like-
black crime.
yeah.
Oh,
The fact that colonization was a net gain for the world.
okay.
These were his words, essentially. Because the whole native barbarism bullshit that people like to use as an excuse for why we actually helped the Native Americans. Because they were just killing each other before we got here. And it's like, well, we gave them all smallpox.
There was
so-
only them.
yeah.
Now we can kill them and we can kill ourselves.
Hmm. I do I do appreciate that anytime one of the Super Mega guys mentions Jontron, they mention that. Or like
What,
poke fun at it.
the event?
Yeah. Basically do everything in their power to not let people forget that he said that shit.
I mean, yeah. I like... For some reason, I, like, went on his channel recently. I must have told
blacked
YouTube
out.
not to yeah. I must have told YouTube not to recommend his channel to me because I'm like, has he just not made content in a year, or have I blocked him?
No, he's still making content all the
Turns out
time.
I blocked him.
He does, yeah.
He makes content all the time now?
Oh yeah, he's.
It looks like it, yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
Yeah, he makes fairly consistent stuff, but it's...
Wow.
I mean, even if he wasn't a racist, like, the more I watch it, the more fake and, like... I don't know. It just seems very overproduced for a YouTube channel. But, I don't know. Last
can't
thing
believe-
I watched was this video about fucking kids creating their own town on a games show or whatever, and that was like 3 years ago now.
Yeah, whatever the last thing I watched was also like 3 years ago, I think.
I don't think I've.
the event.
Yeah, I don't think I've watched anything of his since like fucking college.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Whenever the event was, I was just like, I don't need to watch this anymore.
Yeah.
I can't believe it took being outed as a racist publicly to get that guy to ever produce content on a regular schedule.
Yeah. But guys, how can you stop watching him? He's so based.
Yeah, it's been. Well, I mean, the
He-
legitimate thing is, I bet he has to keep it pumped out regularly now to keep that base, so he stays controversial and edgy to them.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if he is controversial. I think he just like has tried to
I think so.
leave that behind him. Like most of the videos
Yeah.
I've seen, like every once in a while, one will pop up on my like.
I don't
YouTube
think
thing.
it matters if he actually like voices an actual opinion in the video. I think as long as he like the people watching his videos are reminded of his existence, that's enough.
Yeah.
Because they're like, we know what
Like-
he said.
I get.
I don't know.
I don't know.
No.
That seems a little.
From what I understand
much.
about him, he hasn't like gone into like the full like right wing. Like,
No. I mean, he's
thing
definitely
where-
tried
At
to
least-
distance himself from that incident.
Yeah.
I was gonna say at least like on camera.
Yeah, at least on
he hasn't
camera.
like he hasn't like Louis C.K'd himself.
Right.
It's kind of that's a benchmark I'm using where like you decide you're just gonna throw yourself into it because like this is your audience now. But I don't think he has done that to my knowledge.
But I do think he needs to produce stuff regularly just to put himself even further past it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Like, okay, there's been 100 videos since he said the most racist thing someone could say on the internet.
In an unprompted question.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, oh well.
I'm so bad at countering.
Did you see Matt from Super Mega did another Noob Dupe video at Anime Expo?
What
A what?
What are these words?
Noob Dude, it's like it was his like fake gaming channel persona that he made up for that E3 video a couple of years ago. Where he would like,
I only
it
remember-
was basically just like cringe comedy.
I only remember Gamer for God or whatever.
Yeah, it was him, Gamer for God, and then I forget what embezzling Tucker brother, what he played, but Matt did one where his character goes to Anime Expo, and I made it about a minute in before I had to turn it off.
Yeah, it seems
It's
alright.
like, I can't.
The level of cringe, like, that just Anime Expo starts with,
Right.
with that on top, is just too many levels of uncomfortable.
I know. It's very, very hard. It was like, top comment is like, wow, Matt, this is a masterpiece. I only had to stop and throw up about 6 times.
Yeah.
This is something I noticed
People
this year.
can do that, just go to bed like a normal human. after that. Anyway, what were you going to say,
Chris?
I don't know if I just noticed this for the first time this year or if this has always been the case, but does every major convention happen at the exact same weekend? Because, like, I think C2, E2, Gen Con, and Anime Expo were all happening simultaneously.
I think Anime Expo is definitely before Gen Con. Anime Expo is like July, I think.
They don't overlap at all, I don't think, but they are kind of smushed up together, like weekend to weekend.
Maybe August is just the best time to do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Please
guy's-
stop.
Yeah, C2E2 I think was the week after Gen Con.
Was it the week after? You're too tall for my triple poke.
Yeah, this
And then
thing
he
is just
fucking goes underground.
really-
Ooh. Professor Oak, where's my triple poke?
Is this thing been paralyzed a few times or?
Yeah, I think I've gotten it twice.
Okay, twice.
Hey, there's the tail.
Hey!
Yeah, I've used up all my
Great,
paralyzing
now
ammo.
he's in the fucking hallway.
I'll shoot him.
I'll fucking shoot him.
Mike.
The sequel to R. Kelly's Trapped in the Closet. Now he's in the hallway.
Yeah. Now I'm in the hallway, and I've got my Beretta.
It's 18 years long. It's also believe it or not, it's also a sequel to As Slowly as Possible.
That's I feel bad for I can't remember the composer's name.
John Cage.
John Cage.
What is it? Isn't it finished in like 600 years or something? Or that's how long
like
they.
that one specific.
That one performance of it.
Yeah.
I can't remember how long it's supposed to take.
Something like that. There were two chord
100.
changes. Yeah, there were two chord changes within like 2 years that everyone was like, holy shit, slow down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says as slowly as possible.
Who's actually playing this?
It's like a
like a,
performance piece.
Mechanized organ.
Yeah.
Mechanized organ. All right.
And it's like somewhere in Germany, I think, or like Sweden, maybe.
Is the location kept secret?
No, because like
no, I
it's a tourist thing when like they change the chords.
Yeah.
People like make a trip out to see it.
Yeah, it's either mechanized or it's literally like it is just blowing the same tone until someone like manually changes it.
Stop.
Give me your head. I want to also break your other.
Break my other. Anyone know how
Organs like actually work before electricity? Like I don't actually understand.
Don't they just have a lot of pipes?
They have a lot of pipes. Well, what was blowing through the pipes?
Yeah, but
the
how?
pedals they step on?
Yeah, but there's also like a
okay.
keyboard.
Well, right, but I thought the pedals you step on like force air through the pipe or whatever.
But like,
Also, what
by
But
what
how is the
mechanism?
air forced? Yeah, how is the air
With
forced?
a pedal, like you pump.
No,
it's-
definitely not.
But it's sustained. Like you
Yeah.
you
It's like
stay
a
on the
long,
pedal,
continuous tone.
so it's not just like a single pump.
Maybe it's just like air constantly moving through the instrument, and then I don't know. I actually don't know how normal organs work.
Oh yeah, time to go down Wikipedia.
Yeah. How do organ work?
I mean, I guess it's possible organs back in the day did not sustain to the same degree they can now.
Pipe
I
organ
just-
feeds wind into pipes, causing air to oscillate and produce a sound. The pipes stand in line above. Blah, blah, blah. A wind
Where does
chest.
the wind come from?
They capture it from
A
God.
wind chest.
So it has a diaphragm.
I'm almost thirsty for drinking coffee, but I just drank some coffee.
It's I don't know.
Ooh,
Yeah.
you're not like
Right? Okay. Haley also does not like the Coca-Cola coffee.
Oh, okay.
Isn't there something just wrong about coffee with carbonation?
thing, 'cause I have had that before, and I think it off it.
Nitro brew is a thing now, which I have been told is bubbly.
Yeah, introducing the superior elements to the drink.
Sorry, did anyone discover how wind happens?
I'm trying to Google wind chests to figure out like how.
I might drop because I'm gonna take my switch out of the port here.
Oh, okay.
How dare.
Therefore, away from my LAN connection.
He's dead to me.
Feeds wind into pipes, causing the air to oscillate and produce a sound. The pipes stand in line above the box referred to as the wind chest. With wind fed from below into the pipes the organist wishes to use to produce sound. The mechanism by which the... Okay, but that
Wind
doesn't...
chest? Like, they use guns?
No, not a wind chest. Yeah, they actually, when you hit the pedal and pull the stop, it actually fires a bullet.
It just keeps shooting, which produces a lot of air on its own.
Yeah, it's just a pressurized air cannon inside.
Actually, organs back in the day, you could hardly hear the actual tone over the cacophony of gunfire.
Where's the friggin'... am I blind? Where's the Diablo's armor? In the armor.
It should be on the very bottom.
That's what I thought.
Mine is still on the very bottom.
It's on the very bottom.
Okay.
Oh my god, you need so many twisted stout horns. Why?
You do, I know. I still haven't made it yet. Haley, where's your charger?
I use it.